What can you learn from a highly acclaimed musician, singer, songwriter, and a cookie company about building brand awareness? Keep watching to find out. Welcome to Weekly Brand Tips, brought to you by Elements Brand Management. Weekly videos designed to help you unlock your brand's potential so you can stand out from the competition and create impact. Please subscribe using the button below this video, and if you hit the bell notification, you'll be notified every time a new video drops. So Lady Gaga and Oreo have partnered up to release a limited edition series of cookies that are inspired by her album Chromatica. Taking inspiration from the album, the cookies are pink with a green cream filling, and they are decorated with artwork that was inspired by the album. Now, Oreo celebrated the new launch of these cookies with a scavenger hunt on Twitter, dropping clues every hour over a 24-hour period. Alongside the 24-hour scavenger hunt on Twitter, Oreo launched a website called Sing It With Oreo, which ties into the Lady Gaga theme. And on that website, you can send musical messages of kindness to people that you know. And when you do that, you automatically get entered into a draw to win loads of merchandise. Now, this is a great example of co-branding. So Lady Gaga and Oreo coming together to produce a product that is co-branded. So what is co-branding? Co-branding is a marketing strategy that uses two or more brand names on a product or service as part of a strategic alliance. And co-branding can boost the reputation of two or more brands depending on the strategy used, and there are four distinct ways to use co-branding to build your brand. These are market penetration, global brand extension strategy, and brand reinforcement. So what is the impact of co-branding? Well, in this example, Lady Gaga and Oreo, they get access to each other's followers, they get to combine to build their reputation, and they get to reach a much wider audience than they normally would. So for Oreo, this means having a long-lasting association with Lady Gaga and her army of followers or monsters. And if you take her Twitter following alone, that's over 83 million people that Oreo has access to that they wouldn't normally have. And vice versa, so Lady Gaga gets access to Oreo's following and builds a relationship with them, and she gets to promote her most recent album to a much wider audience. Comment below with your thoughts on this particular partnership. Do you think it's a good one? Do you think it's a bad partnership? What are your thoughts on it? Put it in the comments below. And also put in there, who would you like to see team up on a co-branding project? Let's see the most inventive ideas you can come up with. So what does this mean for your business? What can you take away from the co-branding that Lady Gaga and Oreo has done? How can you use that in your business? Well, no matter on your size, co-branding can be utilized at any level of business for a greater gain. So take inspiration from this and think about your industry, think about your strategic partners that you could co-brand with, maybe partners from an adjacent space. It could be influencers. Who could you pair up with to co-brand an event, a product or service that's going to give you access to reach more people and to both promote your brands to a much wider audience? Make sure your values align with the other brand, and there is some strategic synergy between yourself and their audience. What you don't want to happen is down the line, if you're entering into a co-branding project with somebody that doesn't share the same values as you, you're tied to them with regards to a product or service that you've created. So things can get a bit messy. So make sure your values align, you're on the same page, your audiences make sense, and there's a strategic synergy. There's no reason to not go ahead with a co-branding project. Some other well-known examples of co-branding are Red Bull and GoPro, Apple and Nike, Spotify and Uber, and Kanye West and Adidas. Keep your eyes peeled for a future video where I'll be diving more into what is co-branding and how you can utilize it to best build your brand awareness. If you're interested in developing your existing brand, launching a new brand, we have an online 25-day course that will take you through the whole process of defining your internal brand to building out the face of your brand or the external brand and how you can do that. If you're interested, I'll put a link in the description below. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, videos come out weekly and they're designed to help you unlock your brand's potential so you can stand out from the competition and create more impact. Have a great week, catch up soon, and keep those brands unified.